Alright guys, we are back here for round number 3. Trying to salvage a 1-2, win this last pack. Again, my name is Austin. This is Pauper Ponderings. We are playing Aether Artifact Amigos. Again, if you do enjoy this channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you like my videos, make sure you check out my Patreon in the description below. Also, check out my parent website, The Manabase, www.themanabase.com. So, what do we have here? We have a hand with a bunch of removal and a 2-2 for 2. I don't know if we can keep this hand. It, looks fine on the surface, but, I don't know what this hand beats. It's tough. You know what? I'm going to keep this hand. I'm not sure it's the best hand, but we'll see. We're playing against the Pauper King, so I'm kind of scared about that. Start off with the Windswept Crag, and we're just going to pass the turn here. We have removal. This card is really bad if we don't have Revolt. White. Laguna Band Trailblazer. So we're playing against something like Heroic, I would assume. There's a Bone Splitter, which isn't the worst. I don't think there's anything that can stop this Journey to Nowhere on 0 mana, so we're going to do that. And then just pass the turn. If we are playing against some sort of heroic deck, this hand was very good. 3 pieces of removal. So I do like our chances. Ooh, this is nice. So it is... So we are playing against a heroic deck. I want to point out this land situation. This is just terrible. Battle for Zendikar Plains, which are terrible, and then... Kaladesh Basics, which are nice. So, I think... Again, I'm just not going to let him do anything here. Just going to Journey to Nowhere, the Laguna Band Trailblazer. And then Galvanic Blast this thing. And then ship the turn back. So now next turn we have Origin Spellbomb plus Bone Splitter, and then next turn we can crack the Origin Spellbomb, hopefully, for this Countless Gears Rebel. We really want him to just ship the turn here without a guy, and he didn't have a guy, so that was really good. We're going to play Origin Spellbomb. Bad Windscar. Look at that, too. Eternal Masters, Windscar Crag. Come on, you gotta have some self-respect. We're also gonna play this Bone Splitter. So hopefully what's gonna happen here is we're gonna draw a land so we can crack this Origin Spellbomb, draw a card, and play Countless Gears Rebel, make 4 power worth of guys next turn. At least they're matching, Guy's the Pauper King. He's got some pretty bad lands. Renegade map's not bad either. So I think with the Renegade map, now I'm going to crack Origin Spellbomb on the end of his turn. Depending on if he has some sort of removal spell or something. I don't think there's any point in doing it now. We could draw a land, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. It wouldn't really change our play at all. And we're going to crack this thing. Rally the Peasants is a nice one. Then our upkeep, we're going to crack this. Probably get a mountain here. Drew Forgotten Cave, which is kind of a beating, but that's okay. We're going to equip this guy. Get in there for 3. So we're kind of doing what we want to do here. And then play Countless Gears Rebel, make a 1-1. Now we have Rally the Peasants up next turn, which is really good. This is going to trigger and make a guy. So this is definitely where we want to be. I think that hand ended up working out very nicely. We had exactly the amount of removal spells as our opponent. I assume he's just on a bunch of pump spells. There's Blades of Velis V, which is really good. Yeah, he's just going to cycle Defiant Strike here, just trying to find a guy. This is probably a good matchup, especially with Elite Trickery out of the sideboard. Yeah, this is kind of what I figured he had. Just a bunch of kind of pump spells. Gain another life. Are these all Eternal Masters? Very important. Yes, they are. I'm going to cycle Forgotten Cave here. It's really not doing us any good in our hand. We don't really want to play it as a tap land. Reckless Fireweaver is not the worst draw either. Another Reckless Fireweaver certainly isn't a bad draw. So I don't think I want to go for that here. Maybe this Reckless Fireweaver is like a little too early to play, but we'll see. I'm going to play both here. Yeah, I think this like best sets him up to kill him next turn. And who knows, like, we might just die, but it doesn't look like we're going to. There's a land, artifact land, probably the best draw on our deck, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's kind of thinking what he wants to do. I am going to send with everybody. And I'm going to attempt to kill him. We'll see what he has. I assume he has a bunch of removal spells. That resolves. So this is literally infinite damage. Yeah, and boom, we got there. Game 1, okay. So, what do we want out of the sideboard here? We definitely want Electrickeries. All the like enchantments that are good are uncommon, so I don't think we want those. Maybe we want this Sylvok Lifestaff, maybe. Definitely want Journey to Nowhere. I don't think we want this Sanctum Gargoyle. I think Salivating Gremlins is fine. We can maybe trim on a couple of those, and maybe trim on one Rally the Peasants. And this Expose Evil actually seems pretty decent. Maybe we'll cut on... I don't like this Sylvok Lifestaff. Okay. That should be decent. I think Renegade maps are too important to hitting our land drops while also giving us our nut draw, if you will. I'm excited. We got this Domri pack. I think it's going to happen. If this hand is fine... We have double Electrickery. It's going to be bad if he leads on the Laguna Band Trailblazer, but our opponent looks like they're mulliganing, so they mulled to 6, and they kept on top. Kept a no-lander. So I can only assume that that means there's a land on top and their hand is insane. So this is just probably going to be Laguna Band Trail. It wasn't. Okay. Interesting. So again, we're going to try to hold off on the artifacts as long as possible for this Reckless Fireweaver. So next turn the plan is go Reckless Fireweaver, play one of our artifact lands, attack to him, and then to him with the Aether Chaser. So he does hit a second land there. There's a Satyr Hoplite. There is Salivating Gremlins. So we're going to play out this Fireweaver. Play Great Furnace, deal him a damage. Attack with Aether Chaser. Deal him another damage. We have Electrickery, depending on what he has. It's going to get bad pretty fast, so... We're hoping that he blocks and has a trick. That's really what we're hoping for. So that we can get him. So he is blocking. So what's his trick? It is the God's Willing that I assume he had. We're going to be able to get him with the Electrickery here, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that is as good as it gets for us, for sure. But again, Laguna Band Trailblazer is going to be really bad for us. We don't have that much of a clock here. 1, 2, 3, yeah, and there's that Laguna Band Trailblazer, which we kind of said was going to be bad. And then a Crow and Skyguard. So we are going to get to kill the Skyguard, which is great. Origin Spellbomb is not the worst draw either. So, what do we want to do here? We probably just want to send everybody. Play Electrickery plus Salivating Gremlins. So we'll see where he blocks here. Just blocks there. That's kind of what I figured. Takes 2 down to 16. Now we are going to Electrickery this thing. Play a Salivating Gremlins, deal him with damage, and down comes the Salivating Gremlins. Perfect. Next turn, this thing's going to be huge. He's going to have a removal spell for it. But who knows? Like, there's just a chance we die. Like, I'm not really sure. Like, you could have something like Timber Battle Rage plus a bunch of pump spells. Looks like he just has a bunch of heroic guys, which is going to work out fairly decently for us. We don't have removal spells for that Pauper Satyr Hoplite, though. Who knows? I guess we had he had 2 cards in hand. There wasn't a lot that he could have had there. Reckless Fireweaver has been a card we've played a lot. Not to a lot of good records, though. So maybe that's kind of a sign that we should stop trying to jam this stupid card. This Salivating Gremlins is going to get big, though. It's going to get to an 8-3. Another trigger. Drew Aether Chaser. That's an 8-3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. So he's going to have to block with both of his creatures. So let's like make him have it, I guess. We'll just play the Journey. If he has the removal spell, he has it. We're going to put it on the Laguna Band Trailblazer here. He doesn't. So this essentially means he's pretty dead. He has to block Salivating Gremlins. Oh no, we're going to be a point short, I think, actually, now that I think of it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if he blocks, he's just going to go to 1 here. Oh no. Titan's Strength. So it is going to trade, but he's going to be in really bad shape. He does get to scry 1. I'm not sure if there's anything that gets him out of this spot. He's going to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's going to go to 3 here. Yeah, this is I don't see anything that gets him out of this spot. Maybe Electrickery, I guess. Yeah, alright, so we got there. So we did win a match. We beat Red White Heroic. That was sweet. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is Austin. This was Pauper Ponderings. And I'll be back for the pack opening as well as the conclusion to Aether or Artifact Aether Amigos. I'll see you back here for the conclusion. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be right back.